Less than half of Scots trust Nicola Sturgeon's SNP government following a botched Holyrood inquiry concerning Alex Salmond, according to a poll. A Savanta Res poll for the Scotsman asked 1,009 Scottish adults between March 5 and 10. It revealed trust in the Scottish government had been worst hit, with 40% of Scots stating they trust the SNP-led administration. This is compared with 18% trusting it more and 32% saying the Salmond affair had made no difference to their view. The Scottish government's investigation of the unproven allegations against Mr. Salmond was found to be tainted by apparent bias by Scotland's Court of Session. Mr. Salmond was awarded £512,250 for legal costs after he successfully challenged the lawfulness of the government investigation. The former SNP leader was also separately acquitted of all 13 charges of sexual assault against him in a criminal trial. A Holyrood committee is now looking into the Scottish government's mishandling of the case. This afternoon, the Holyrood Committee into the Scottish Government's handling of harassment complaints requested evidence held by the Crown Office. Committee Chair Linda Fabiani said they had issued a Section 24 notice demanding correspondence regarding the implementation of the Scottish Government's handling of harassment complaints involving current or former ministers procedure. This includes correspondence between the Scottish Government's Communications Director, Barbara Allison, and Permanent Secretary, Leslie Evans, Director of People, Nicola Richards, or Judith McKinnon, the investigating officer whose prior contact with complainers fundamentally jeopardized the lawfulness of the investigation into Mr. Salmond. Ms. Fabiani said the committee still hadn't got all the information it needed, adding the inquiry had only 2 weeks to report back to Parliament, adding, the timeframe for the committee to fulfill its remit and report to Parliament is limited. She stressed, it is in the public interest to establish the veracity of these claims in order to allow the committee to understand fully the actions of the Scottish Government in handling the complaints and in order to inform the conclusions of our committee in line with its remit. It comes as legal advice released by the Scottish Government earlier this month revealed the Scottish Government's own counsel warned Mr. Salmond's case was more likely to fail than succeed on October 31, 2018 and the least worst option would be to concede on December 6, 2018. But the Scottish Government insisted on fighting the case and did not concede to Mr. Salmond until January 8, 2019.